Damn, it's a sweet shirt. Joy-Con boys. Yo guys, Jonathan here, and literally just got back from New York to LA. We had a chance to go hands-on with the brand new Galaxy S8. And during the plane ride back, while I probably should have been sleeping, I spent a majority of the time reading comments from you guys, and there were some pretty interesting things that Samsung really didn't talk about. Now to quickly answer this question, yes, in fact, I will be giving away a Galaxy S8 very soon, so if you have not subscribed, make sure you do that and turn notifications on so you do not miss when that happens. Plus, you'll know right away when a new video drops, and I'm usually down in the comment section for the first hour, so definitely drop a line and say what's up. Now, before I jump into the juiciness, I want to preface this video by stating I am a fan of the Galaxy S8. I'm excited for it. It is a beautiful device, but there were definitely some question marks after yesterday's event. Firstly, and rightfully so, there is a ton of hype around Samsung's big, beautiful edge-to-edge infinity display, which packs a pretty impressive 2960 by 1440 resolution, but if you check out the website and look at the fine print, things get a little interesting. The Galaxy S8 is advertised as a 5.8-inch Quad HD display, which designates 1440p. Same goes for its older brother, the Galaxy S8 Plus, but then come the asterisks. Infinity display, a bezel-less full frontal. Damn, Samsung getting PG-13, except you're not getting the full frontal on PG-13, so that's actually rated R, edge-to-edge display. Where it gets juicy though is the next asterisk. Default resolution is Full HD Plus and can be changed to Quad HD in settings. So what this means without all the fancy pants tech talk is even though Samsung is clearly marketing this as a 1440p phone, out of the box, it is set to 1080p. Now before anyone out there freaks out and runs to grab a pitchfork, I personally do not think this is a huge deal. I thought I was in Canada for a second. A wild lioness showed up.
Hello everybody. I have no idea what video this is. I'm gonna assume it's about like Apple or something.
It's actually Samsung.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool too.
I'll see you in a little bit, man.
Yeah, okay, that sounds good.
Have fun with your thermal paste and overclocking.
You betcha, man. I promise your Apple shit.
I will.
Samsung shit.
Love you. Yeah, it's a little weird with Samsung clearly marketing one thing and then delivering another, especially in fine print. But at the end of the day, if you want those extra pixels and that extra screen real estate, it is something that you can quickly change in settings. I assume the sole reason Samsung is doing this is simply to manage efficiency in terms of power. Plus, for all we know, it could be part of their 8-point battery inspection to keep those batteries cool. Now next, what I want to talk about, if I'm being honest, is something that blew right past me in my limited amount of time with the device. That is regarding the camera, specifically the rear shooter. We all know the front-facing camera got a solid upgrade up to 8 megapixels better in low light, so that part is cool. But if you look closely, the rear camera is pretty much the same as the Galaxy S7. Honestly, why I think it blew past me is when I saw 12 megapixels, I kind of just assumed cool, they're keeping the megapixels the same, but they're gonna widen up the aperture, they're gonna make the pixels bigger, insert fancy marketing term here or here, but in actuality, it is pretty much the same. Now again, I don't necessarily think that this is a deal breaker. Maybe if anything, it is one less reason to upgrade from the Galaxy S7 to the S8, but it is slightly weird that there is no advancement whatsoever in terms of the rear camera. On top of that, I'm also pretty surprised that Samsung did not opt to go for 2 cameras. Maybe on the Galaxy S8 I could see that, but it's super surprising not to see that on the Galaxy S8 Plus. If you caught my hands on yesterday, there really are only 2 differences between the two. The Galaxy S8 is a 5.8-inch display, whereas the Galaxy S8 Plus is a 6.2-inch display, but both share the exact same resolution. The difference, however, lies in the battery department. The Galaxy S8 features 3,000 milliamp hours, but the Galaxy S8 Plus is slightly larger at 3,500. So you can clearly see there really isn't that big of a gap between the two, and maybe if Samsung would have at least opted for a dual camera in the S8 Plus, that would have made sense. Now lastly, something that personally I still do not have clarity on. I've read conflicting reports of some say yes, some say no, and that is whether or not the Galaxy S8 features stereo speakers. I kind of just assume no because Samsung did not talk about it at yesterday's event. If it were a new feature, you would think they would want to brag about it, but they did not say a word. Still though, I've read some articles that say yes, it does have stereo speakers, and some that say no, it clearly does not. So if you guys have any insight, definitely let me know as well. Now flipping the switch and talking about some things that you may have missed, but on the positive side, the Galaxy S8 is actually the first phone to feature Bluetooth 5.0. What's cool about Bluetooth 5.0 is you can actually output to 2 separate Bluetooth devices and control them individually. So if you wanted to go to a pair of headphones, to a Bluetooth speaker, or 2 headphones, you can do that. And I guarantee someone out there is gonna be unimpressed. Why do I need to output to 2 Bluetooth devices? And come on, man, it is cool. Maybe you're on an airplane, you're watching a movie, and you wanna stream audio to 2 separate Bluetooth headphones. Maybe one person likes to listen to things loud, and the other has super sensitive ears and needs to keep things down. Did you ever think about that? Lastly, and just to clarify, Samsung did mention this yesterday, I just happened not to talk about it in my video and thought it was worth mentioning still. With each Galaxy S8 and S8 Plus, Samsung is including a $100 pair of Akg headphones, which I thought was awesome. Aside from that, hopefully you enjoyed the video, maybe you found it helpful, go and hit that share button, and if you cannot get enough of the Galaxy S8 goodness, make sure you check out that video here. This is Jonathan, and I will catch you guys later.